Do you remember when mortgage rates were low and buying a home felt within reach? Well, after several years of skyrocketing rates, there's finally some good news on the horizon. And in this video, I'm going to break down the latest updates on mortgage rates and what it means for affordability here in California. Hi, my name is Casey, and on this channel, I share information about the local housing market here in Corona. And in today's video, I want to share the most recent information about mortgage rates. And as I mentioned earlier, mortgage rates have more than doubled in the past few years. And a lot of people are wondering if this increase is having an effect on the housing market. And the answer on this one is simple. It's having a huge impact. If you look at current mortgage rates, you'll see that for the first time in over 20 years, mortgage rates rose to almost 8%. And this is hard to believe because just 3 years ago, we were seeing mortgages right around 3%. But mortgage rates have been a hot topic recently, and it's because rates are having a big impact on affordability, especially in places like California. Homes in California are much more expensive than in other parts of the country, with the average price of a home here at over $850,000. And mortgage rates have increased to a point where affordability is forcing buyers to pull back and put their home search on hold. And if you're like most people looking to make a move, you've probably been waiting for rates to come down. Well, if the past few weeks have been any indication, we're starting to see things improve. After latest reports on the economy, inflation, unemployment, and news from the Federal Reserve, mortgage rates have started to come back down. And right now we're seeing mortgage rates right around 6.3%. And this is obviously better than 8%, but it's still higher than a lot of people are willing to pay. In several recent surveys of potential home buyers, most people stated they were waiting for mortgage rates to drop. And the vast majority of these people said they were waiting for rates to drop into the 5% range before they'd consider buying a home again. So we're getting closer to that magic number, but we're just not there yet. But the higher rates are affecting sellers too. A lot of people that currently own a home have mortgage rates near 3%. And many of these people are holding off on selling their homes because they simply don't want to give up their low mortgage rates. And if they do, they'll be in a position to have to purchase their next home at a higher interest rate. But here's the good news. In a recent meeting, the Federal Reserve indicated it would be making rate cuts in the middle of September. Now, some experts are predicting a rate cut of 0.25%, while others are hoping for a more aggressive drop of 0.5%. But if this rate drop does happen in September, we could see mortgage rates drop into that 5% range by the end of the month. And this seems to be the number that many people are waiting for to make a move. So if the Federal Reserve drops rates in September like everyone's expecting, the housing market could finally get a much needed boost, and we could see a big opportunity for both buyers and sellers. And here's something else to consider. We are in a presidential election year. And if you look back over time, you'll see that mortgage rates have a tendency to drop as we approach the actual election day. And this isn't a coincidence. Most people believe that whichever party is currently in office push to reduce mortgage rates as the election date approaches to give the appearance that the economy is actually getting better. So if you take this into consideration, along with the statements from the Federal Reserve, there's a really good chance that we'll see mortgage rates continue to fall over the next few months. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home, this might create a window of opportunity that many people have been waiting for. So we'll be watching in mid-September to see if the Federal Reserve actually lowers interest rates. And if they do, don't be surprised if mortgage rates follow suit. But don't wait too long either. The lower the rate goes, the more buyers come back to the market. And more buyers mean more competition, and prices could very quickly start to go back up again. And as always, if you have any questions about the real estate market, whether you're thinking about buying or selling, just reach out and let me know. I'll put my number up on the screen, and all of my contact information is located down in the description below. If you found value in this video, I'd really appreciate if you consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons too.